if this is like this, no, if it is the button there is open, it's open like this.
Oh, it's open like this?
Yeah.
I just do the same thing, I just lower it to there.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
I just instead of putting it there,
I'd do the same
I'd
thing.
put it there.
But
the advantage of that rig is you're above the air. That's what's cool about it.
Yeah.
yeah, because if you go there, you're gonna have air.
Can we try it a bit lower and then we try the wind?
Sure. Okay.
I like that idea.
But maybe it's gonna be less bassy.
But the other benefit of this is quite often with him, I just need to move it, and all I need to do is just that, and it would be very easy for me to move and adjust. Sometimes I just move the angle a bit slightly, so that's better than a vamp clip. You end up damaging the fabric, and you can't move it, and then you end up seeing the clips on the back. So
just to be sure, the vampire clip are going through the stickers, and the stickers is stick to the
check the door. You don't even see them.
So okay, you're just sticking it.
And I don't want the cap to come out too far either. Yeah. But this is a new LMC. The old ones had like a rubber, which I preferred. This is plastic, but the old ones had a rubbery tube, and I really like that. And I use those. This is harder. I can feel I can feel that's kind of scratching on my finger, and the rubber was softer. So this is new, and I had a black one which was the old original rubber. So I don't like what they've done with the change of the design to plastic, but some companies change things and they just change things. So what you want to do it here? Just one more, just a bit lower. See how that behaves. Okay. So I'd do it up and just look at it for a second and think, okay, where am I going to put it? Okay, the fabric's folding like that, so I've got a little bit of room to stick it maybe there, a little bit higher. So like I was saying, that like the mini mount here won't behave very nicely because that fabric you want it to stick to an area which is going to fold and mess around. So stuck down that. Do the same thing again.
The tape colle encore. The tape is still sticky.
Yeah,
this one you mean?
Yeah, that's the URSA tape. Yeah.
What do you call it?
It's called URSA tape.
Even if you unstick it, it's still sticky.
Yeah, it's still maybe 2 or 3 sticks, and then I would change it. So basically, that is going to then be touching directly against the skin, but I think there's enough isolation there to help. Yeah.
No furry, no fur.
No fur. Let's just leave it just like that. Sorry, I just made that. There's a gap on it. Okay.
Good. So I'm moving a little bit. Je prends le téléphone. Tape sur l'épaule. Bras gauche. Je lève un peu. J'envoie la main. Salut.
C'est juste. Ah. Pas grande différence au niveau.
Out here the air.
On attend cette affaire, mais c'est
Do you want to walk out there where it's a bit quieter and just do a little bit of phone acting?
Il est rendu où, lui, là?
Il est parti par le dehors. Il est parti dans la boutique.
Ça frottait moins tantôt, mais là, ça frotte pas. Quand il était plus haut, ça frottait un peu moins.
Okay, come back.
Puis il n'y a pas grande différence entre le base.
And if you just sit down over there, just so you can hear that bit. So how do you think that compares to the previous rig, which was stuck down without fur on the skin? Was that better? Worse?
I prefer the previous one.
It's a bit noisier than that,
But a little bit.
very acceptable.
Yeah.
Possibly a bit of fur would help actually.
Less bassy.
Because right here, the noise you're hearing now primarily is the fabric touching here. I think what you're probably hearing is that. So I would say, yeah. Sorry, I would do that. I'd just whack it right there.
Create some space.
Totally, right under where the mic is. Maybe even slightly. Yeah. The thing is, if you stick it there, you're going to end up. So I always stick it to the doubled up fabric.
This is going to create some space for the mic.
It will just stop that noise. It will just. But really, it's that. I mean, if you wanted to stop, maybe you push the capsule inside that a little bit more. You've got a little bit of movement of that to go down a little bit. So yeah. But I'm just worried about how I think a lot of the noise is being created by. Are you hearing it now? Can you? Oh, it's actually coming out of that a little bit. Are you hearing the sound of it sort of there?
Yes.
It's okay. It's not bad. It's okay. Yeah. Let's see if it's any better with that fur. We'll do a little walk with that fur.
Yeah, I'm going to go on the other side again.
Okay.
This is it.
This is even better.
Yeah.
Better now.
Yeah. It takes. Yeah. 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 It takes the high end out, you know. It takes that high end and it makes it a lower level. You then reduce it. It doesn't get rid of it, but it just takes the high scratchy frequency away.
It's still very acceptable.
So do you want to look at wind protection?
Yeah, let's try with the wind.
Yeah.
Comme ici, après ça, il y a ça qui vient ici. Mais moi, ce que j'aurais fait, c'est que je l'aurais mis au-dessus.
Would this work well with a mini mount, or not as well, or?
I mean,
because it looks like a good placement.
I use the mini mount when I use the mini mount, but I found actually for this rig, I preferred the valve clip, and that's why I don't care to say that another company's product is better than the mini mount, you know, because in this case I felt like a mini mount. The disadvantage of it in this case was that I wanted to get the mic stuck to a fabric that was folding, and a mini mount doesn't stick to fabric which is scrunching and moving, whereas the moleskin tape sticks to that fabric, and then this Velcro it goes to that. So I found that the mini mounts work really well when you're trying to work. If I've got one.
I don't know. You think it doesn't stick to folding fabric? You can't stick to it. You can't stick it on.
But like, if I wanted to get that to stick there, what will happen is that will happen. You see what I mean?
Oh, okay, that's what
you mean. So I want the mic to be. You see, the mic is staying there, but the sticky tape is sticking down. Whereas if I had a mini mount there, it would do that, and then that would unpeel, peel, unpeel. Yeah. And you might hear a bit of noise of it peeling, unpeeling.
Okay, that's
what I mean. So when you're working with a bit of open space, that's wicked. But I don't necessarily stick that. If I wanted to stick a mic there, I wouldn't use that and stick that there. I would actually use a mini mount and stick that like that, because that area of fabric isn't. That area of fabric is actually flat. So that's where I generally stick. This is why we design them to go here and that sort of thing, that world. Because that's, you know, a big RM11 or a circular concealer, you just can't stick there. So that works there, but when you're working on the other side of the fabric, yeah, I think that's when that fold opens, that's when that works better. Is that all? Is that? Yeah. So do you want to? So what I might do for wind protection on COS 11 is there is a version of this which is slightly shorter. Actually, no. I'll start with what I did on this show. So I would take a sticky, and I would, you know, Rycote sticky O's.
Ça, on l'a rajouté par rapport, on n'a pas testé par rapport. Tantôt la rig qu'on avait, c'était juste avec ça. Ouais.
So I just kind of create a cheap Rycote sticky O from one of our stickies. So you cut out the centre. Unpeel that like that. Take a fur. I've got a white fur here somewhere. Oh, where's all the white fur?
C'est quoi, c'est quelle compagnie?
Comment?
C'est quelle compagnie?
C'est LMC, je pense.
LMC, ouais.
ça, hein?
LMC, ouais. LMC, ouais.
Ils en font-tu pour les DPA, Gilles? Ou c'est juste les cossons? Je pense qu'il y en a juste les cossons.
Juste les cossons.
C'est ça, hein?
Ouais.
I've got one small fur left over.
Ah, okay, I see. So this is a plush circle. So it's somewhere between a fur and a soft circle. So I'd be like, okay.
Don't go too fast, don't go too fast, don't go too fast.
Oh,
Thank
sorry.
you.
So now it's just got stick around there, but it hasn't got stick in the middle. And then I'd be like, okay, I'm just going to fold that over it like that. Push that down. So basically he goes outside. I don't need to move the mic. I'm just applying fur to it, just like that. And then that will stick all the way around, stick all the way there, around the corners and down. And it's white, so that helps. And it's nice and soft. So you guys can hear this. If I just blow into this lightly, that might, I don't know. Just actually, have I got a wafter or something? Is that there? That cardboard just down there. Thank you. Okay, highly technical.
Looks pretty good. More? I can get in closer.
That will probably get a bit.
Yeah.
Let's start.
That's like a